you had actually hit it off as a massage therapist the way you'd envisioned, do you think he still would have gone into wrestling?
Well, I think so. Missy sold it too good. What had happened was is I was at the pool, extremely depressed that the massage therapy thing wasn't working out. I was making money at it, but I wasn't making a living. I wasn't making I could tell I wasn't making a living at it. I worked for the number one company in Atlanta. It was called Corporate Sports. It was all of the big time places like Buckhead Athletic Club, the Gwinnett Athletic Club. It was all the big clubs, the big expensive clubs. And because I graduated really high up in my class, so I got a really good job. And so when they hired me, I thought, God, I want to make a killing at this, you know. And so I'm at the pool one day, depressed that it wasn't working out for me. And across the pool where I can't hear what they're saying, I see big boobs and blonde hair across the pool. And I'm thinking, God, who's that good looking girl, you know? But really I'm at the pool just laying out, depressed, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. I don't know what I was gonna do. Well, I come back from the pool and Missy is actually moving in directly across the hall from me. I even remember our numbers still. I told you we were 1504 and she was 1505. Wow. Don't ask me how I remember it, but I swear to God, that's the numbers. And I just thought, being naive, I thought, how weird. Wow, she just happens to be moving in next door to me. That's because it was a brand new apartment complex called Poplar Place, and it was like the best place to live back then. It was like one of the number one apartment complexes. And so that night, about 9 o'clock, knock at the door, and it's Missy Hyatt. And she goes, hey, and Tanya, my either fiance or soon to be wife, was there. And she said, hey, can I come in for a minute? And I said, sure, you know. So she comes here, here's this woman comes in, you know, and she was, hey, I'm Missy Hyatt, you know, this and that, explains who she is. And I hate admitting this because I've heard it so many times and I hate it, but we actually answered what I hate wrestling fans to answer. And we answered the question she asked. Well, we don't watch wrestling anymore. We watched when we were younger, which is what I've heard 10 million times on wrestling. And damn if we didn't say the exact same thing to Missy, not knowing that any better, which we just told the truth. And she goes, you need to be a wrestler. And I said, Missy, there ain't no damn money in that. And she said, our lowest paid guy makes $100,000 a year. And I said, let's go back to that one more time. Now, what now? And she said, our lowest paid guy makes $100,000 a year. And I said, well, let's regroup. Let's re-talk about that. And so we talked about it a little bit. And then that's when I went down to Griffin and with Sarge, you know, Buddy Lee Parker and Jody Hamilton, which was Nick Patrick's daddy, one of the original assassins and all that. And the first thing Sarge said, he goes, you're not big enough. And you saw that picture of me a minute ago. That was a year and a half before this tryout. I was only like 18 in that picture. And I said, well, I'm bigger than Brian Pillman. And Sarge was kind of a smart butt. And he said, yeah, Brian Pillman can wrestle. And I said, well, how the hell do you know I can't? And he just instantly like shut up and he went like, well, okay, well, it's $3,000. I said, whoa, it's what? He goes, it's $3,000 to go to school, no promises, no guarantees. They just train you, you know. So I came home to Missy and I said, Missy, I said, I can't do it. I said, $3,000, da, 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 da. Well, she found this guy named Steve the Brawler Lawler. Trick or treat, smell my feet, and boom, I scared you.